by some distance actually.
But that shot, last over from Saizada Farhan was a very good shot. It was an assessment of the pitch done. He knew the ball was short and wasn't short enough for him to play the full shot. So he's gone flat batted and just hit it over mid-off. The mid-off was inside the circle. There's two fielders outside, and that was just common sense cricket.
And negating that line when Patel was looking to tuck him up. Nice and straight. Good to see. It's an area where Pakistan have improved actually when they played against India in this tournament. The first game they got in all sorts of trouble with their sweeping and hitting square. Then the second game they started to hit a lot straighter. So overall they've improved, but there's a look at Farhan. His scoring area is straight. Nice work, 47% there.
Also an indication of the surfaces that we've got in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. We saw Saif Hassan as well for Bangladesh, scoring a lot in that area in front of the pitch. But yes, there is an inclination for batters to play straight, but the pitch must allow it. Otherwise, those batters will find the sweep shots and all the other methods to score. An indication of the batter's strength, plus the wonderful surfaces that we've got in this tournament.
Heaving that onto the onside. Work to be done by Rinku. Does nicely. It's a very good fielder. It's a good start, Pakistan. A little bit slower than they'd like to be, I guess, with these two power hitters at the top, but they've got 50 on the board for none.
The combination of maybe the batters being a little cautious. These are two batters in form, key batters, so they feel obliged to stay there longer. Plus, I think this pitch at this stage is the hardest to score off. Slowly it will start getting better and better as the evening progresses.
They've had their problems batting the middle overs as well, so that's why it's so important. He's hit that beautifully. He's dined out on that one. He's hit it for 6. That's a great way to finish the over. 11 from it, 7 done, 56 for none. So the first over after that power play is always very important to make sure they kick on, even though there's more fielders, more boundary riders allowed. It certainly gives the bowlers some support. That's exactly what Pakistan's done with over number 7.
सिर्फ वो वाले फिटिंग्स नहीं चलेंगे, सिर्फ वो वाले चलेंगे. Fitted fittings by Oswald makes the world go.
Man's there, just the one on the bounce.
Kuldeep will be so disappointed with his last delivery because the over was superb until then. Maybe he just preempted something. Felt the batter might come down the pitch because it was very short. And as you said, dined out on that one. Saizada Farhan, because it was a ball asking to be hit.
I think Pakistan will try not to do is to play too many sweep shots, and if they do, they'll be controlled towards the tail of the bat. Still about to come back for the second. It's good running. The first game they played against India in this Asia Cup, they played 10 sweeps and were dismissed on 4 of them. After that, they played much straighter and played a lot in the V and scored 53% of the runs in those middle overs in the V, which is a big difference compared to 30 and wickets in the first game against India. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Good work from Patel so far in this over. Keeping it nice and tidy. Halfway through it, only 3 runs. Reaching for it. He's played it beautifully. Found the gap to it, 4 runs. He's a boundary scorer, this guy.
But you can see what's happened. The last ball was a quick delivery, flat as well in the stance. The next ball, he is obliged to do something different, Akshay. So he slows down the pace, flights the ball. An excellent reaction from Farhan. Just waited for him. He's realized this pitch is slow. Just stay on the back and wait for the ball. Great strike rate now for him. 143.
2 balls left in this over. Run rate's up at 8.2. A little bit flatter, a little bit quicker. Again, tucking it towards the right-hander's body. You can't do too much with that.
Pakistan also must realize that India have the spin force, almost like a spin bottle, that they go through the overs very quickly. It can all suddenly change, and they've got to be mindful of where the scoreboard is. Current run rate 8.17.
Last for the over. And there's a dot ball to finish. 64 for none.
Well, it's just the start Pakistan were after. We've been sent into bat.
Correcto. The taste of success.
Middle overs with spin, controlling the tempo of the game. Ooh, tight one. Tight one. Could have gone either way, I think. Wide given.
Oh, yeah.
Eases that for one. Very good evening, Sonny. What do you make of this?
Good evening. Yes, you could say that it was a close call. I think where the wicketkeeper Samson collected, that might have been the deciding factor.
Six for Farker.
Both the openers on fire, but Farhan particularly so. 48 of 34 and now Dr. Zaman joining. That's in the slot. He does play that shot well. We've seen him in the past as well. Nice cost of inviting the big hit. And Tucker obliges.
Oh, wow. Has that hit the back pad and just put Sanju Samson off a little bit? Or did it go through and touch Sanju? Hard to tell at first look, but was it an opportunity?
Yes, sometimes you need a bit of luck. It was the wrong one. Oh yes, it's the back pad that look at that, and that is what made the ball go away from Sanju Samson.
It's in a way, backward a point. It should come back for two. It will come back for two. And a fifth T20 half century for Sabzar Farhan. His second against India. And at a very important time.
And this is a magnificent innings. Really magnificent. 5 boundaries and 2 sixes in that. Absolutely terrific. He started of just 35 deliveries, strike rate of 143. But it's hitting, it's been so clean hitting. He's struck the ball with power and he's struck it far and wide.
And good use of the feet. When it's not there, the ability to just change your mind, look for that one, not take any undue risk.
Yes, they're scoring at about 8.6. This is the last ball of the 9th over. What is it going to be? 12 is the economy.
Again, dinked into the onside for 113 from that over 77 without loss. .77 without loss, 9 overs, 11 to go.
Just the start that Pakistan were looking for.
There's just a moment there. Fakir wanted one. So Abzal Fahan not interested.
It was a good call. Very good effort that from the Indian skipper. Diving to his right and stopping the ball. You can see that Chakravarti is trying to bowl it away from the batter's swing, the arc.
Just the one down to long off. It's already been mentioned how terrific the crowd is, and great to have people with us. His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, Minister of Tolerance and Coexistence, also the Chairman of the Emirates Cricket Board, is with us. Fantastic to have His Highness here tonight. Gone up, and it's gone long and long enough. 6 more.
He's looking really well, isn't he? His third 6 now. The strike rate going over 150. What a start this is from Pakistan. Look at that, they're standing there and smashing it over long on. It's a slow pitch, so he's making good use of that.
Straight to deep mid-wicket. To that bottom, I think it is out there at deep mid-wicket, and Bottom Chakravarti has got India's first, and boy did they need that.
Yes, this one was not as short as the previous one. And you can see that not as short and bounce a little bit more as well. Didn't quite middle it. Farhan, yes, he understandably is upset with himself. He was batting so well. Pakistan would have wanted him to carry on. Gone for 57, 84 for 1 in the 10th over.
And it'll be time for drinks as well. 84 for 1. Just lost Sabzara Fahan. Good catch out in the deep. Feel like Bonomo, we've seen some catches go down in this tournament. The ones that have been relatively low. It's been Varun Chakravarti in his second over. Picked up the wicket. Moments. Mike Hesson out there with the new batsman. Samoub and Fakhr Zaman. Didn't see any sign of the Indian coach. It was left up to the skipper to do the chatting. He must have been hiding in the middle of that huddle. So it was mainly Surya Kumar Yadav who was doing the talking, laying down the law, Sonny.
Yes, he's the man out in the middle. He knows exactly what the pressure is.
And Samoub. Last 5 scores, 0-2, 21, 0-0. He has not had the tournament he would have liked, or Pakistan would have liked. He find the wherewithal to shine in a final. Innings underway. Generally helps if you hit one along the ground early, Sonny.
That he does. And he had the advantage of both the fielders being on the boundary. This is the catch. He takes it nicely. There for Mark. Varun Chakravarti gets the breakthrough for India.
That is sweet. It's a man at backward square, so it should just be a couple. And it will be 2 to finish the over. Another good one from Pakistan despite losing the wicket. Halfway stage, 87 for 1.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर ही चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर फिर घर आना चाहूं.
In at only 119 was Sabzara Fahan, who set the tone with 57 from 38. Shubham Dubey back for another. Should push for 2 here. Same move. No interest.
I think what Zaman's doing is the smart thing. At the other end, Farhan was clobbering the ball so well. He was just knocking it around. Mind you, he's at a 6-2. He's at a 6 and a boundary. But what was important was for at that stage for Pakistan not to lose wickets, and that's exactly what they have done so far at the halfway stage. Only 1 wicket down. That puts them in a very good position.
Oh, toe in. Right off the toe end of the bat. Jasprit Bumrah momentarily thought he might have been in business here.
Not quite pitched up to play that scoop shot.
Pulls this one. There is a man in the deep. Can't get around and can't save the 4 either.
That's a good shot, isn't it? What Shivam Dubey is looking to do is ball at the pads, ball at the body, try and cramp the batter for room. But he got into position very, very quickly, just doing a little pivot. That's a very good shot.
No doubting the ability of Sainu. Had a poor tournament so far. One man who hasn't is Sabzada Farhan, and another half century for him today. 57 from 38.
Brilliant innings. That's how he started. And the mighty Bumrah was also hammered for 600 boundaries, making room, playing that shot, and the good old-fashioned pull shot. And then this one as well, just clearing the front foot and hitting a massive six to get to a half century.
This time it's inside of Jasprit Bumrah and away to the boundary for 4 more.
But that's always going to be the situation in case you ball at the pads and you've got a fielder in the 30-meter circle. Just a little bit of bat or even off the bats, and then you go for a boundary with that fielder in the 30-meter circle. But what Saim has done is he's flicked it away.
The last thing you want to do when you're in a good position is have a new batter in and come and chew up deliveries, put pressure on the set batter. That certainly has not happened in the case of Saim so far. Comfortable 11 from that over. 3 good ones in a row, 98 for 1. Last 3 overs, 13.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर है, परदेस की गलियों में अपने वतन की गीत सुनो।
For 87 for 1 after 10. Only managed to get 171. India pulled it back really nicely in that match. But it's got a similar feel about it at the moment. If they can play these next 3 or 4 overs well, Pakistan will put themselves in a position to go really heavily at the back end. Philip Bottomer into the attack.
Yes, if they continue at this scoring rate till the 14th or the 15th over, then for the last 5 overs they can really go berserk and maybe just lose a wicket. The last 5 overs they can score at maybe 10, 12 runs an over.
Hammered straight for 4. Wonderful use of the feet from Farker.
Yes, very good use. There's been a positivity about the Pakistan batting in this game that we haven't seen in the earlier 2 games. Yes, Farhan batted well in the second game, but he really didn't get too much support. But now look at this. Bakar Zaman, who was playing the waiting game, watching game, when Farhan was going boom boom, now he is looking to up the ante.
It's some work from Tilak off his own bowling. Yeah, you talk about the positivity, Sonny. There's only been 1 over. That was the 5th over bowled by Varun Chakravarti that hasn't contained a boundary, at least. And we're in the 12th.
Well, that's the reason why they are in this position. Use of the feet, use of the crease, that has been absolutely very, very positive, which is the reason why they've been able to get into positions to hit those boundaries and sixes.
slightly inside edge of the bat up to the man in the deep. Looks to me they're trying to target that fifth, sixth bowling option as well. Targeting Dubé a little bit in his previous over. Well, he's done reasonably well. 7 dot balls.
Yes, I think that's what they've got to do. The fifth bowling option that India has today, they've got 4 regular bowlers and fifth bowling option with Tilak and Shivam Dubé are mainly batters who bowl. So their overs have to be attacked.
And they'd love to be somewhere around that 187 to 190 mark, I think. So that's 10 and over from here. And I think 190 on the board in a final, that creates enough pressure. You have to play very well to get there, and that's, I'm not saying India can't, because they're more than capable. But it just creates that little bit of pressure. In front of square, it should be a couple. Slight fumble, but doesn't cost any more than just the 2. End of the 12th. Pakistan going along nicely, 107 for 1. But in the last game against India, we saw an improved performance from Pakistan. India still won the game, but this is an improvement, especially with the batting, even from that game. The next 4 overs is going to be very exciting. A lot will happen in the next 4. 2 left-handers out there. Or wide, as it should be.
Yeah, good start by Pakistan. In the finals, runs on the board matters. 108, and Kuldeep is bowling his 3rd over. Considered 24 runs, very expensive. So they're playing some sensible cricket here, Pakistan.
Found the fielder again, 2 dot balls. One was a wide, but the pressure will build up. They're used to getting a boundary every over.
The first 10 overs, Sahibzada Farhan, who played brilliantly, was the aggressor, and now Fakhar is the aggressor.
Kuldeep has started off well. Virtually every over he started off well. He's just not been able to finish it off. There's invariably been one big boundary that is conceded towards the end of his over.
Conceded 25 runs now. And I think that was the plan by Pakistani think tank. Okay, the first 5-6 over. They took their time against Dubé, but they recovered well. It was unlucky Farhan, he got out after hitting a 6. Went straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. This is a packed house here.
Big moment ball this. The umpire will call that wide as well. So he's trying to keep it away from the knock of Fakhar Zaman. He's worried about the leg side play of this man.
Fakhar has hit him through mid-wicket for a 6 early on. Hence he's bowling outside the off-stump. Pressure on the bowler.
Wants to. And they might just come back for the second. Good running. Wasn't something that we saw at the start of the tournament, but today the running has been excellent for Pakistan. Kuldeep as well, bowling slightly differently today. Lots of quick deliveries, front of hand.
Yeah, straight away call was for 2. Running between the wicket has been excellent and confident, most importantly. They're backing each other calls, both the batters. So 5 runs from the over now.
In a couple of wide balls, so still 3 balls to go in this over. He's conceded 5. because Zaman is the man on strike. There again, very flat and very quick. They're looking for two again. No, says Sam.
Good call this by Sam. Went straight to Tilak Verma, who's a gun fielder. Still 2 balls to go off this over. 6 runs from it. And I think that's the plan. Go 8 and over, 9 and over. 9 wickets in hand. They're sitting pretty, Pakistan. 10 and over from here will take them to 186. There's a big gap between long on and deep mid wicket.
Carry it and take him. Kuldeep gets the wicket. Wide outside off. It was quick as well. Just couldn't keep the ball down. And India got that second.
A very important wicket for India. It wasn't a short ball. It was little wide. Let's have a look in the replay. It was a quicker delivery. And then, like I said, it went up in the air and a very good catch by Jasprit Bumrah at back foot twine. A very important breakthrough for India this stage of the game. Right into 13th over. Kuldeep gets his first wicket and Sam Ayub departs for 14. Pakistan 113 for 2. New batsman in Haris, and I think that's a very good call by Pakistan. He can whack, that's his job, batting in number 5 and 6. Now 2 wickets down for Pakistan. And Mohammad Haris is on the field. Kuldeep got his first wicket. Slip in place for the new batter. This session is very important for Pakistan.
Well bowled. Wicket taking over from Kuldeep Yadav. 113 for 2 now. Just love this format because plans have to change every minute. Now that they've got a right-hander out there, Akshar Patel is back in the attack. He wasn't there bowling when they had 2 left-handers out there in the middle. A seasoned T20 bowler for India. Oh, misses that. Ball kept low. And I do believe there's something there for the spinners of this pitch. If the bowl is slower,
Yeah, it pitched and you can see it stopped a bit.
happy with a single. Bakr Zaman 37 of 30, obviously feeling the need to be the man playing a little deep into the innings. Whether that's a good idea in T20 cricket is another matter, but this guy can bat. Talking about Mohammad Haris.
Yeah, it'll be interesting now. Mohammad Haris was the left arm spinner.
It looks a good shot, and fielder has come around and will take the catch. Akshar Patel has struck for India. Rinku Singh takes the catch. And India got their third.
Like I said, this is the crucial part for Pakistan innings. The idea obviously was right to play extra cover. The ball didn't turn and went straight to mid-off. And good catch by Rinku Singh, easy as you like. And Pakistan under pressure now, absolutely under pressure. Third wicket gone for Pakistan. Haris
goes for 2 runs, in fact, without scoring any, 114 for 3.
Captain who's walked in has got off the mark straight away. Maybe it was a matchup with Harris because he doesn't like left arm spin. 9 innings, he's been out 6 times. The moment he was in came Akshar Patel. And yet again, Harris was out to a left arm spinner. What's the thought? What do you think about Bakr Zaman? Does he have a choice? Can he play differently, or he's got to play in this fashion because the strike rate is now 122?
They lost 3 wickets now, so obviously that will put pressure on the Pakistan batting. This was Harris getting out. His plan was to go extra cover, instead went straight to mid-off. But somebody has to take a risk. You can't just go run a ball. Ball is for 2, there's a fielder there. Are they going to come back for 2? Yes. So 2 runs. One of them, either Fakhr, who's well set, he should take a risk. 14 overs gone, 118 for 3.
Been admirable how India got out their bowling because it's a completely different set of bowlers. They have Hardik Pandya not fit, so they got Shivam Dube to bowl 2 overs in the first 6. They had Tilak Verma bowl 1 over off spin. It's gone over the fielder, may not go all the way. Rinku Singh will slither to that ball and they'll get a couple of runs.
Quick on the field, Rinku Singh, yes. So coming back to the point now, they need a partnership, obviously. This was Saim Ayub getting out on a fuller delivery, quicker delivery, straight to Jasprit Bruma at backward point. And now pressure is on Pakistan. Required rate has gone down to 8.47. Still 7 wickets in hand, but we are into 15th over.
Yeah, this is a big over. Bakr Zaman would feel the need to go big. And he goes and misses. And Varun Chakravarti is a champion. He knew it, but look at the ball that is bowled. It's full and straight.
It is a good sign the way spinners are bowling. The ball is not coming on the bat. It is stopping a bit. So get to 170 at least. That should be the plan by Pakistan. 10 and only take them to 176.
It's gone again. Might just go all the way. Too high and too long for Shubman Gill. Great strike from Bakr Zaman under pressure.
Much needed boundary for Pakistan and for Bakr Zaman. What a shot! And that too gives one of the best spinners in the T24 format. Let's have a look. Without an option, but in his area, whenever he hits, that stays hit. 89 meters, a big hit.
The class of the man, Bakr Zaman, under pressure, he knew that ball had to disappear. And what a strike. Slice it and take him. Bakr Zaman is gone. Varun Chakravarti, the man, pushed it a little wider. Big moment in the game for India.
Huge moment. And that's, I think we were worried about it in the dressing room. But delivery outside his reach. He played that shot, got the top edge, and a very simple catch. Kuldeep Yadav took the catch. They got a very important wicket of informed batter, Fakhar Zaman. Gone for 56. Pakistan now, little under pressure, 126 for 4.
He's just a champion bowler, Varun Chakraborty. In fact, in this crunch game, the big one, he's out-bowled Kuldeep Yadav so far. He's got a couple of wickets. He hasn't changed his natural style of bowling as well. Now India's supporting their spinner. They've got a slip now for the new batter in. Should be able to make it single to get off the mark.
Three wickets in last 13 deliveries for Pakistan, and like I said, in the 12th or 13th over, this is a very crucial phase for Pakistan. And now they're on the back foot. Required run just over 8.5. Two new batters are in. Salman Ali Agha and of course Talib Hussain Talib, who just walked out. So yeah, India back in the game, absolutely.
And what a big moment, big wicket in that last, in this over of Fakhar Zaman when it was starting to look really dangerous. And hats off to Varun Chakraborty. He's just a fantastic T20 bowler, period. 128 for 4. Been quite a journey for Varun Chakraborty. When he was in the T20 World Cup side when it was played in UAE, lost his place after that in the Indian team, but look at how he's come back. Bounces down the pitch, fumble, will give them 2 runs. Good sportsman spirit.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. It's only, remember?
Not sure what he's doing. Is he trying to suggest that the batter was in the way? We'll find out the reason for that appeal.
Talk about sportsman spirit.
We have
Let's have a look.
obstruction. Please give me the best angle, please. Show me one more time, please. Show me one more time. There is no intention. He didn't change his path. Didn't even look at the board. Yes, please, one more time. Yes, he is straight line running to the wicket keeper saying. Yes, I am satisfied. I am satisfied. No obstruction here.
Yeah, it was unnecessary. So unnecessary. He wasn't even, he was trying to get into his crease But like you were saying, sportsman spirit. Not out. 130 now, Pakistan.
I was talking about the rebound and they didn't run that extra run, but Surya appealing for obstruction with the umpire making the right call.
He was so confident. He was animated. Told umpire he was in the way. And obviously he wasn't.
Yeah, from side on also you might want to see whether if the ball would have passed him, whether it would have gone into hit the stumps and whether the bat would have actually been inside the crease, which seemed from that angle, but the umpire was very keen to see whether there was deliberate obstruction. The rule there wasn't. But this is a wicket. Sanju Samson has called it. Another wicket has fallen here. Akshar Patel has got a second. And suddenly Pakistan losing their way.
Four wickets down, a mini collapse again by the middle order. Let's have a look. Slow delivery, not turning. He made his mind before the ball delivered. I'm gonna go slot sweep and beautifully bowled. Good variation, slow the pace, top edge, easy catch. Second wicket for Akshar, and Pakistan again under pressure now. Hussain Tallat pass for 131 for 5.
113 for 2, and now we are looking at 131 for 5. For the first time, Pakistan had squandered the advantage. Happened in the last game as well, when they had a very good start. Then just lost their way. He's a dangerous player, Mohammad Nawaz, but he'll feel the pressure now. This is just great bowling from Akshar Patel.
Fabulous bowling, 2 for 25, bowling his last over, last ball of his quota of overs. Let's have a look at the wicket again. Slow delivery and pre-planned shot, and that's what happens. Third time we've seen against India in this DP World Asia Cup that batting middle order collapsed against the spin bowling of India. No plan whatsoever.
Called it absolutely right. It was pre-planned, just didn't have a look at the ball. It was, his mind was made on playing that mid-wicket slog, and the ball was straight outside off. I guess in some ways nerves now setting in. 4 overs left. India have Pakistan at 133 for 5.
Kuldeep for his last 3 overs, 1 for 29. He'll have another volley. Sanju Samson has called everyone else off it. He wants it. It's gone high and he takes it. Kuldeep gets his second, and Pakistan, after a great start, are falling apart through the middle.
Not sure what they're trying to do. He was nowhere near the pitch of the ball. Salman Ali Agha, skipper. He tried to use his feet but didn't get to the pitch. Beautiful bowling. Ball clipping a little bit, and then with the open face of the blade, hitting straight up in for Samson to do the rest of the job. Pakistan tumbling. Pakistan all over the place. Aga gone for 8. Pakistan losing his 6th wicket for 133.
Shaheen Afridi at the crease. Seen him play a couple of good innings in this tournament so far and needs another today. Kuldeep striking with his first ball of his last over. Oh, maybe another. That's the wrong end. I think that's out. He's reviewed straight away. I think it was pad first, but Ravindra, one of the city, will tell us more.
Original is out. I checked the field. It's a fair delivery. Start with the phantom, please. Tell me one more time, please. Appears to be glove first, but I need RI to confirm that, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. Yes, satisfied. There is a clear spike as the ball next to the gloves. Go back to on-field umpire Mukul, please. Mukul, you need to change the original decision of out to not out.
Clearly, glove first did not even reach the pad. He was very late on it, Shaheen, but he got the bat or the gloves down just in time. Oh, that's wide.
Well, it is wide, but I think it's very smart bowling from Kuldeep. He saw Shaheen coming outside the off stump and he plays that slog sweep really well. Strike rate of 130. Pakistan must play these overs. This is not working. Shaheen hit a few sixes in this tournament, but not to the quality of this man, Kuldeep Yadav. It was a little expensive to start off, but came back very, very strongly. 2 wickets for him now.
Oh, that one's close. Well, there's an appeal there. Kuldeep's interested here. This was the wrong one as well. It was straighter. Is it doing enough just to clip that leg stump? This one's been given not out. Could try again. They do. They do. Over to the television umpire.
The umpire director, we have a player review for EBW. Original decision is not out. I have checked the field. Fair delivery. Start with the phantom, please. Appears to be no bet involved. Can I have Alpha to confirm that, please? Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Hold it below the bet. Yes, satisfied. No bet involved. Go to ball cutter when ready, please. Go to ball cutter when ready, please. Waiting for ball cutter, Mukul. Copy that. Still building. Still Billy Mukul. Kolkata is coming. Original decision is not out. Hitting outside off. Impact in line. Wicket is hitting. So that the infield umpire Mukul says, Mukul, you need to change your original decision of not out to out. Stand by. You are on camera. Make a signal.
Well, he had 4 wild swings, did Shaheen. None of them connected, and now he is out. LBW and Kuldic's bagged 2 in his last over. Shaheen Afridi gone without scoring. Pakistan in further trouble at 134 for 7. Fahim Ashraf is the new man at the crease. They have fallen very quickly from a position that looked like 180, 190 was possibility. Pakistan have fallen away dramatically.
Excellent bowling spell, especially this over. Picking up 2 wickets and has given nothing away. Fahim Ashraf is new batter. Last 4 overs, it's been terrible from Pakistan. They batted like a schoolboys. Another one. There we go. Tilak Verma, the man at mid-off. And what an over. 3rd wicket in this over. Pakistan losing it.
Well, they cannot believe it. The bench, the fans, this man can, and he has the ability to do this. It's slow, it's looped up. Fahim thinks I'll have some of that, but it's straight to Tilak Verma. Down at long off. He is one of the best in the Indian side and holds on to it comfortably. And crumbled from 113 for 1 to 134 for 8. 7 for 21. Wow. Fahim's gone without scoring. 134 for 8. Ashraf have been coming and going very quickly of late, have the Pakistan batters. In danger now of not batting out their 20 overs. Umar is back, 2 overs for 18, there we are. Oh, there's some indecision about taking the single as well.
It's a state of mind. At this stage, Haris Rauf has just come in. I'm speechless. Honestly, I have no clue what this middle order and late middle order trying to do. You just lost a wicket. You lost 2 wickets in an over. And Fahim Ashraf comes in and hit it straight to the man at mid-off. What a bowler. Not taking nothing away from him. But that's a terrible batting from Pakistan.
31 balls, 7 for 28. Look away if you're a Pakistani cricket fan. Haris Ruff gets his innings underway with a cultured edge down the 3rd for 4.
Boundary came after 16 deliveries. Although everyone tried to hit boundary, they were looking to hit in the crowd and kept on losing wickets. A little edgy, played it little late with the open blade. Good smart batting. Then Pakistan reached to 160. It's a big ask because the way they're losing wickets, I have no trust in them.
We've seen signs of what Mohammad Nawaz can do with the bat. Haris Ruff has just got to stay with him. He does have some power, Haris Ruff. We've seen him hit some sixes in our time, but look at that. So they were 113 for 1 at one stage. We lost their second wicket there. And then 8 for 134. And there's some serious collapse. Should push for 2 here, and they will.
Haris Rauf got to be smart here. He's still got Mohammad Nawaz on the other end, who can play a good knock here for Pakistan to put them in a decent position. I mean, they've done so well in the first 10-12 overs. They still can manage 160 after playing so poorly in the last 5 overs. But they've got to be mindful here. Don't lose wicket. Just make sure you stay out there. Give Nawaz an opportunity, a chance to put Pakistan in a kind of decent total.
Oh, it's not going to happen. Waqar nails the Yorker. Does Bumrah. And Pakistan lose their 9th.
They're in rush, this Pakistan team. 7 of the over, and look what Bumrah did. He's master of bowling those Yorkers. His feet going more towards the leg side, given room to the ball. Hit the off stump. He's a genuine wicket taker. If he has not taken the wicket in up front, he will take it at the end. Another one bites the dust. Pakistan losing their 9th wicket. Haris gone for 6. It's 141 for 9.
Ahmed is the last man at the crease for Pakistan, and that's all he had to do. Varun Chakravarti will have to bowl the next, and maybe Nawaz can find some boundaries. 141 for 9. Two overs to go. One from Varun Chakravarti, one more from Jasprit Bumrah, if required. Nawaz, I think Waqar just has to take all 6 deliveries and try and get 2 or 3 boundaries. Maybe pick up a 1 off the last. Don't think there's any need to run unless it's an absolute certainty for 2. And that should be 2.
Yeah, that's sensible. You're right, Dooley. Don't let Abrar face any more deliveries. Make sure that Mohammad Nawaz should deny a single. If there is 2, yes, run for it. But search for a boundary now. That's the only hope, the chance Pakistan have to get to maybe 160. Again, wide of the crease and just angling the ball in just at the off stump. What a bowler. So good with the new ball, and even when you give him a responsibility at any stage, he delivers.
No run there. No opportunity for 2, so Nawaz does not bother. Player in the spotlight so often, Varun Chakravarti. 2 for 27, 3 deliveries left in his spell. Akshar was brilliant. 4 overs, 2 for 26, and Kuldeep has picked up 4 for 30 off his 4. So the spinners have controlled things through the middle very well. Well, 4th ball, he's taken the 1. Hasn't really tried to hit a boundary yet.
Yeah, they're feeling the heat, they're feeling the pressure. He did stop for a second, but he saw Abrar just running in fast. He wants to take a charge. Plenty of talk. It's a little too late now, Mohammad Nawaz. He shouldn't have taken single.
He's trusting Abrar to get through the last 2 deliveries. Oh, he wants 1 now. Abrar, now that they can't decide whether to take 1 or not. But he does.
It's a state of mind, isn't it? It's what happened in the last 6 overs. I guess the batter coming in can't believe it. 4 wickets for Kuldeep Yadav is in the spotlight player. No doubt. Not a bowler. He got hammered up front in the first 2 overs and then came back so well, so strongly, picking up 4 for 30.
Now those in the ring are in tight. They do not want Nawaz to pick up 1. He might pick up... Oh no, what are they doing here? Oh, there's all sorts of confusion. I don't think he realised it was over. 146 for 9. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Nawaz was saying no run. And Abrar knew it was the last ball. Yes, shake of the head, Mike Hesson. This is a coach killer, this type of innings. Now this will be Nawaz to face all 6, you would think. Pakistan, 14. He find 3 boundaries and get somewhere in that late 150s. You just never know. Bumrah around the wicket. Last over of the innings. Hits it high, hard, straight out to deep mid-wicket. And taken. Rinku Singh with the catch. Pakistan bowled out. Have gone from 113 for 1 to 146 all out in no time. Having been sent into bat first, India's spinners have controlled that middle order. Bumrah's come back and picked up a couple. But Pakistan, well, it's been their own demise. They have played some average shots, some poor cricket, and just fallen away at the back end.
Over the years, I've seen quite a bit of T20 cricket. I've never seen anything like that. That's a horror performance from Pakistan. 33 for 9. Pakistan, they were going well. They started really well. But full marks to this Indian team and the skipper. They scored runs, Pakistan, but came back really well, India.
Now, bowling performance to be applauded after a brisk start from Pakistan. They were setting themselves up for a 180, 190 total. The spinners came through. Akshar came back, bowled beautifully. Kuldeep, after those couple of overs at the start. Chakravarti. And then Bumrah finishing things off at the back end. 2 for 25 for Jasprit Bumrah off his 3.1. Stay in the contest. That's what the coach will tell you all the time. Doesn't matter what's happening. 1 brings 2. 2 brings 3. Well, 1 brought 9. And that is the situation of the innings. 12.4 overs when Pakistan were 113 for 1. And they lost 33 for 9 to be bowled out for 146. Fans can't quite believe it. You can see the disappointment on the Pakistan fans' faces. Had high expectations after the start from Sajjada Farhan with his 57 and Fakhar Zaman 46 off 35, who played well. Apart from that 14 same move, the rest is a telephone number. 4 for 30 off 4 overs for Kuldeep, and that was 3 in his last over. The catch from Bumrah on that occasion, the skipper just hit one straight up in the air. Sanju Samson taking the catch there. Shaheen Shah Afridi, well, he swiped at 4 deliveries. One of them was a wide, the other 3 ended up being dots. And then Fahim hit his second ball straight to Tilak Verma down at long off. Nothing for Shivam Dubey, but he did a good job opening up with the new ball. Bumrah with a couple, Varun Chakravarti with 2, Akshar Patel with 2, and Kuldeep with 4. But look at the bottom line. 84, 113, and then an absolute procession of wickets for Pakistan to be bundled out for 146 in 19.1 overs. The DP World Asia Cup final on the line. India won the toss, sent Pakistan into bat, and that is the task in front of this powerful Indian side. 147 runs needed to take the title from their 20 overs.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे साथ में हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए ये रहा।
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं। What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea.
पक्के मुझको पास जाओ।
I quit.
तो क्या करना है?
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ। आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ। हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है। sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
மெர்சிகின்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போனது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்கள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசம் ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு? இல்லை சார்.
இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது.
பணம் வராது.
हमारी आस है
1% equity in my company.
मैं तकरीबन 250 करोड़ का टर्नओवर अचीव कर लूंगा।
सपना ही बड़ा नहीं देखोगे तो बड़ा काम कैसे करोगे?
कश्मीर की नई पहचान की शुरुआत कैसे हो सकती है ये मुझे बताएं। सर, हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना दे। यहाँ भी लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी सर, वही इज्जत जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।